I've been living in Russia for quite a while now, and I've experienced so many incredible places, the cities, the culture, even the dachas in the countryside. But today is something completely different. Are you ready? I'm heading deep into rural Russia to the village side of Kursk to explore a farm I've never seen before. And I'm not going alone. I was invited by my new Russian friends, Olya and Olya, who are going to be taking us there. This farm is called a bachcha, a place where they grow watermelons and other melons, something I've never heard of before. Honestly, I didn't know what to expect, and from what I've seen so far, this place is full of surprises. So come along with me as we explore this part of rural Russia and see exactly what a bachcha is all about. Let's dive right in. So yeah, she told me that there are different watermelons here, and I'm here with my girlfriend, and we're going to be trying out some watermelons and hopefully buying some watermelons after we're done exploring. So yeah, let's get into it. Hold on, the wave I'm riding. This is actually so crazy because guys, this place is designated only to sell watermelons. To get the watermelons, you have to take a wheelbarrow like this, and then we go pick up the watermelons that you want. You plan to buy only one watermelon. Let's see how that goes. How are you feeling?
I'm excited, guys. Summer is back.
It's actually so hot, guys. For the past few days here in Kursk, it has been so cold. That's why I wore my hoodie. But today now, I don't know where the sun just came from, just blasting my face right now. And oh my god, so hot.
This is yellow, and to be honest, I don't know how to pick the right. Usually Russians prefer to check if it's good quality or not, like if it's tasty or not to know that.
Guys, you can see how these watermelons look like. This is my first time ever seeing watermelons this smooth. It looks so smooth. And then we have the other ones that have the stripes on them. 60 rubles per kilogram for these small ones, 85 rubles per kilogram for these other ones. Guys, I'm editing here and I just realized I forgot to mention some things in this vlog. The first watermelon is a red watermelon and it cost 60 rubles, so it was cheaper than the second one that cost 85 obviously, and the second one is the yellow watermelon, and from what Olya told me, it is exotic to Russia, so that is why it is more expensive. Guys, I think this is the one we're going to buy for today. We asked which one was the sweetest one and they told us that it's the classic one, but that one you can always buy it in any supermarket, but this one we can't find it anywhere, so we're going to be going for this one. Look what we have here. I think that these guys are suffering right here. Oh my god, why does it look so skinny? He needs some milk. So we have sheep here and we have goats in the other section. Is it a little bit dirty or is it just me? Can you see the open field here in Russia? So Olya just said that this is a Russian farm, a mini Russian farm actually, and this is actually what you typically see if you come to a farm in Russia. What's planted here is watermelon, and then if you look at there, far there, here maize is planted there. Not so small farm, but also not a very big farm compared to the usual farms here in Russia. After buying our individual watermelons, Olya, that is Olya, the one in the white shirt, because both of them, their names are Olya, suggested that we should eat one together. Guys, it just made me think about something. I just thought about my life and I thought about the most interesting things that I've been doing in my life so far here in Russia. It just came down to one tip I want to give you guys. If you're ever going to come to Russia and you can have Russian friends, guys, please have Russian friends, because if you really want to explore Russia, if you really want to have the full Russian experience, the only way you can get that is by having Russian friends that will show you around. I mean, unless you have the money to splurge and do your things and, I don't know, find things for yourself. But for me, it's almost like I'm always having unique experiences. For example, what am I doing in the watermelon farm? Editing this video now just made me realize how much I had to get out of my comfort zone of being an introvert to have these experiences, just because I decided to put myself out there and have some Russian friends. And yeah, that's the advice I want to give you guys, or give you if you plan to ever come to Russia. Knock me off my feet. I don't know what you done to me, but I know you taste like summer, and that's all I need to. Alright, so watermelon is here, and we have Olya and Olya. Spasiba Balshoy. Madam Brandy over here, how do you feel?
I'm excited.
I swear. Guys, taste test of the watermelon.
Is it sweet? Tasty?
Да, очень вкусно.
Очень сладкий.
Сладкий. О, сладкий не вкусно.
Sladký, вкусный.
Okay.
Sladký, sweet.
Да.
Sweet, tasty, it's вкусный.
So this is очень sladký. Okay. What is crazy about this whole experience is that this was the first time actually we were ever meeting, and it's just so crazy how you just meet strangers for the first time and they're treating you like you're their friend, you're their brother. The reason I'm saying this is because a lot of people have things to say about Russians. They say, oh, Russians are not welcoming. Russians are very, you know what I'm saying? Guys, these are Russians. And see how they're treating my girlfriend and I like they've known us for like 5 years, 10 years, and we literally just met for the first time. Okay, only on your white shirt. This was the second time we were meeting, because the first time we met was to schedule the meeting for the second time. We are basically strangers to each other, yet we are sitting down together to eat watermelon together and have a full-on conversation.
My father, he has around like 20 beehives. He has like his small farm.
Yeah.
But it's only like garden, trees, and bees.
So it's very common for Russians to have a farm. A lot of families have farms.
Yeah, especially I remember from my childhood, almost everybody, especially like our grandmas, grandpas, everybody had their own cows, pigs, ducks, you know, like.
So they're not expensive to buy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
But in the supermarket, cow is very expensive, and beef.
Yeah, yeah.
Guys, so the whole idea with these watermelons is that it doesn't have any fertilizers used to grow them. So it's basically organic. There's no added anything, straight from the farm and then to the market. We are going to eat the meat together.
Nice.
The-
My soul will be with you because I'm vegetarian.
Ah, you're not eating.
Yeah, I'm vegetarian.
you
so
don't-
I don't eat meat.
Ah,
It's okay because usually I cook meat for my husband, you know,
the
all of that stuff. I'm okay with that. I just don't eat that. I have been vegetarian for last 13 years, I guess.
why did you make this decision?
Because since my childhood I didn't like the meat, and when I was enough grown to tell like myself and to tell to my parents that I don't want to eat meat, I decided that it's enough. That was the main reason. But I'm okay with cooking meat, you know, because my as I told you, my husband
It's meat.
he eats meat, yeah, of course. And now I eat seafood. I have been eating seafood for last 5 years.
So you're pescatarian.
Pescatarian, right? You know this word.
I know this word. Editing one here again, and watching this back was so embarrassing because why did I say pescatarian instead of pescatarian? I don't know why my brain decides to play games with my mouth, but anyways, for those of you that don't know what pescatarian means, pescatarians are basically vegetarians that eat fish and other seafood.
Don't do that. It will bite you.
Seriously?
Of course.
Wow.
Be
Blin.
yeah, be gentle.
Хорошо. What about? I'll use this.
It's a bad idea.
Bad idea, but that. Bad idea.
Bad idea.
Почему?
Because they will think that you are going to kill them. But if you are like that, it's less movement. That's why they don't understand that something happened.
After this whole experience, we packed our stuff and headed back to the city. There's a story I want to share with you guys because while we were on our way back to the city, Olia, the one on the white shirt, was having a conversation with us. And what is so sad is that I was not able to actually record that conversation because I was enjoying the conversation. But I just want to share with you guys here because I think it was a very interesting conversation. You know, Olia was getting to know us, we were getting to know Olia. In getting to know Olia, she told us that her husband is in America. I asked Olia, so how do you guys make it work as a couple in a long distance relationship? Because she lives in Russia, or she used to live in Russia, and then her husband was in America. So how did you guys make it work? She told us that she and her husband used to put in a lot of effort to see each other at least twice in a month, or every 2 months they see each other. Basically, they were always seeing each other. And it just got me thinking that, like, Iwan, you have to get your bag up. You have to get your bag up because I don't want to get to a point in my life where money will make me and make my relationship not to work out. Because what I just got from this whole thing is that, like, you have to get your bag up. Because what made their relationship to work out at the end of the day was that her husband had the finances to be able to ensure that they see each other every single time. And also, Olia is also a very hardworking woman because she told us that she actually worked in different countries. She worked in Turkey, she worked in Moscow and some other places. Like, the amount of intentionality from both sides, not just from one side. It just made me like, Iwan, you have to actually get rich. I also asked questions about the Russian passport because I was interested to know how powerful the Russian passport is because I plan to actually get this passport. If you don't know, guys, I have my Russian PR, so I plan to get a passport after I meet the requirements. So she basically told me that Russians can actually travel to some countries visa free. Russians can travel to South Africa without a visa. Russians can travel to Turkey without a visa and some other countries. And she also told me about the countries that she has been in, but I can't really recall them right now. But the most countries she has been to was Turkey, and it just made me realize that, like, guys, when a country is working, you get to enjoy the benefits of your working government, basically. I mean, to them, it's just like, okay, we're just traveling to Turkey, we're traveling to any other place. But as a Nigerian coming from Nigeria, guys, like, if I go to Dubai right now, the amount of, what I say, scrutiny, or is this scrutiny? I don't know the word right now. The amount of checks I have to go through as a Nigerian compared to a Russian is not going to be the same thing. Actually, yeah, they can also travel to Dubai without a visa. What I'm just thinking in my mind right now is that nothing can actually stop me from getting this passport. All in all, it was a very good conversation. I got to ask some questions about her life in America because, like I said, she lives in America, but she comes back home. It was just a very, very good conversation in general. This was my first time in a Russian bachcha. That's a new word, bachcha, melon farm. And it was very interesting to see that Russians have a dedicated farm for growing watermelons. That's the first time I ever heard of that. But anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching this video. Do it to hit the subscribe button, smash the like button, turn on your post notifications. And if you enjoyed this video, I'm sure you're definitely going to enjoy this next video where I went to St. Petersburg. And I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.